Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So today we're back in the house of scrap doing our scrapbooking housekeeping and a little bit of fix and file. We're on album 9, which is the 5th album of 2017, and there's 20 layouts here to show you. So we'll get straight in there, we'll get stuck in straight away. This is Elvis. It's a half and half page. And this is, I'm just saying here that I left my husband at home for one day, and when I got back, Elvis was filthy and it looked as though he'd been up a chimney. So, yeah, just documenting that. One of those metal lamps that I really like a lot. Chipboard alpha set there. See if you can see that a bit better. I think we probably can. Yeah. These are flat stickers, like school type stickers. Gems here, I've put in different places. A wood house here with some word stickers and some thread underneath that. A little banner piece here with another word sticker. Quite a lot of staples on this layout. I've noticed I've used quite a lot of staples. Tags, wood piece here. This is a, I've no idea where this would have come from, but it's a tag depicting coal miners. So yeah, very yeah, appropriate for this layout. Yeah, so I don't know, I think I must have kept that because my granddad was a coal miner, so yeah, I may have kept that and probably not actually thought I'd use it for a layout about Elvis the dog. Banner piece here, and I've done some splattering on this layout. That's a half and half one, as I've said. This is another Elvis week layout here, so half and half again. Project Life tap card here, raised up, lots of sequins, stamping here, lots of stamping, washi tape, yeah, that is washi tape. Some textured layered stickers here that came from an Elvis themed set. This is a, oh, yeah, acetate piece that has not, you know, I've obviously put a little bit of glue underneath this punched silver heart here, and it's not, yeah, it's not stayed stuck, has it? Because obviously with acetate it's quite hard to know where to put the adhesive. This is a stamped piece here that I've done in sort of silver or white. I've created my own little journaling piece here. This is a drinks mat that Coca-Cola were issuing at the time, and I had loads of them. I've got loads of them. So I put one on here. This was, I put Elvis week instead of Elvis day because this was the 20th anniversary, no, 30th anniversary, 87, 97, 40th anniversary of when Elvis passed away. Oh my gosh, that's hard. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. Yeah, so it was a round year of an anniversary, that's what I'm trying to say. Stamped some crowns there. So I've made it Elvis week. More of those stickers. Lots of washi tape here, sequins. I've got this little musical note, silver musical note piece that I don't know where it came from, so I might have to look at that later and stick that back on. Pop that over there. And I've just said they didn't quite go to plan this year as Elvis became quite poorly. Elvis, our doggy. But we did manage to celebrate. We listened to his music and watched the films, and we went to an Elvis night. And my husband DJ'd an Elvis night as well. So yeah, I think that was when Elvis had a vestibular condition. This was after he had his pancreatitis. So yeah, yeah. But we still celebrate Elvis the King, and you know, whilst watching over our little Elvis the Pooch. They're the photos of, that's obviously the movies we watched that year. So that'll go in the Elvis Presley album. This is Elvis, my doggy Elvis, 4x6 photos here, very photo heavy layout. These tags I think came in like a set, or the same set, and I've used 2 on here, so that's kind of hidden journaling. I've stapled the thread as well, a little bit stamping here. That's a Project Life card, 4x4. This is cut down, trimmed down from a postcard. And I've said here that Elvis looking so well as we sat outside enjoying the sunshine and listening to Elvis music for Elvis week. A lovely sunny day, and just a few days later he would become very poorly with vestibular disease, completely out of the blue. A reminder to make the most of every precious moment we have with him. Oh my gosh. So when I was putting this together earlier, I'd opened this and read this, and I hadn't actually opened this to remember the rest of it. And I was thinking to myself that this was 2 or 3 days before he actually got ill. It looks really well here in these photos, doesn't he? But he did recover from that illness as well. So that was, yeah, we had him for another 4 years after that. He did have a couple of illnesses that year. But yeah, I just wanted to document these lovely photos of him. Now this one here is one of my favourite layouts I've ever made. It's definitely in the top 10, I'm sure. And I think it must have been a scrapbook, a sketch or something that I followed, I'm not sure. So I've used 4 doily, 4x4 photos of Elvis here with my husband at the pub, so outside our local pub. And this is a chalkboard piece that you could, I had a few of those, and I think I did use them on layouts. They're like home decor really, aren't they? But yeah, I definitely use them on layouts. And I remember having a pack of these textured chipboard embellishments as well. 4 doilies, a banner piece here, just saying a drink at the local pub. Felt circle there with a punched out heart. This is a bottle top, a Guinness bottle top. There's a tag underneath here, and I've added some twine, some little hearts here, button type pieces. Stamped a beer glass there, and this is I've got a die to create that for my little squeeze tool that I used. And this is just this white with black spotted polka dot paper. This one is me at Nando's. Don't like this layout. Definitely won't be keeping it, but I'll show it to you anyway. Pre-printed pattern paper. Those embellishments again. Buttons here, washi tape, stamping. These I've cut out. I think they were flat stickers. I didn't cut those out. They're just flat stickers. I've had lots of jute twine type thread here. Wood piece here. This is a stamp, this reward, I've stamped that on there. Stamping, more washi tape. Obviously created 2 similar embellishment clusters in both corners there. Gem piece here, punch star, sequin. This piece here is from packaging, I'm sure, like a box, a bit that's come out of a box, cardboard, washi tape. Went to Southampton, and of course I had to go to Nando's for my lunch. Project Life tap card here, and 2 3x4 photos that I've mounted. But yeah, like I said, I don't particularly like this layout, so I'm not going to keep it. Little cowgirl stamp here. This is my Billy Boy with playing with a plant pot. You've seen it earlier layout. Elvis playing with a plant pot. Billy liked to play with plant pots too. Textured cardstock. I've rounded a corner on this this paper. I don't think I've done that on I don't remember seeing me do that on another layout. Whether that was a challenge, I don't know. So this is 6 photos that I've put onto one 4x6, and this is a 4x6, and I've rounded the corner here. This is pattern paper, made my own journaling card here, button, wood plant pot piece here with some thread, ribbon, very textured ribbon here, really nice ribbon, lovely wood piece here. I've added a little bit of twine there and a little metal piece there of a plant pot. Flat stickers for the title, thread, arrow, paper clip, little punched out floral with a sequin and punched out heart. Flat stickers again. Nice layout, I like that one. Lovely pictures of my Billy Boy there. This is my husband and Elvis at the beach. We just went over to the beach one evening. So this is another half and half page, isn't it? Textured cardstock, pattern paper, washi tape going across the middle. Chipboard title here with, I've used a punch to do this effect here on this pebble pattern paper. Just doggy pattern paper, that's a 8x8 piece, and then I've layered some pattern papers here of nice, I may have been following a sketch or something. 2 4x6 photos, wood piece here, and then a little paw, textured glittered foam stickers here. Quite a few of those actually, I remember having some packs of those. And I've used 2 different shades of glitter mist, silver and gold. This is another one of Elvis here. So this is a little river or a little stream not too far from where we live. We have to drive there, but Elvis has always loved paddling in the water. He really liked it, retrieving his ball, his little balls here when he's looking at it. So very, very bold pattern paper. Corrugated card here to put the title on, flat stickers, some staples. This is metal floral pieces here. Chipboard or cardboard bird, thread and staples again. I was enjoying my staples at this time. Project Life type card, layered pattern papers here, 4x6, 6x4, 4x6. These little, yeah, creatures here. Can't say I particularly like those little insects. Not really liking that. I like this layout though, so I'll probably keep it. A little banner piece here, just saying we had a paddle in the stream at Winkle Street. Staples again. I'm trying to think what they are. They're dragonflies? I think they're dragonflies. That's Elvis layout. Another Elvis layout here. So this is a design I like to do, like I call it header and a footer. So it's the main pattern paper is this red here. Then I've added these torn pieces at the top and the bottom. This lovely glitter alpha, foam alpha that I've been using. Wood buttons, 3 4x4 photos of Elvis, a wood house here. Those metal leaves again, a little bit of stamping, and this is just taken at home. Another Elvis one here, pattern paper, 2 4x6 photos, layered, framed, wood pieces, chipboard title, sequins, journaling here, wood paper, arrow paper clip, wood camera with a sequin in the middle. Just saying we're chilling with Elvis, before taking him for his final checkup for his ear trouble. He's such a good boy. The vet gave him the all clear. He can go out and about, go for walks, but we should be keeping a close eye on him, of course. And this was August, so yeah, he had eye trouble as well. Oh my gosh, bless him. He was 11 years old then. So this is Elvis again. Elvis looking very regal whilst waiting patiently for his dinner, which he didn't normally wait patiently for his dinner. This was in 2017. 2 or 3 years later, or 2 years later, he didn't wait patiently for his dinner. Textured foam paws, postcard, scrap pattern paper, those buttons again, paw and bone embellishments from the Dress It Up packs. This is chipboard here, layered onto a 2x2 piece. A little bit of a stamp in there, be your fabulous self, 2x2 piece. This is a stamp that I've got, so I've stamped that on here. And then this is a Dress It Up piece as well, doggy themed, punched heart outline. Not keen on this layout, don't think I'll be keeping it. This is our garden, so the arbour in our garden with my husband and Elvis. These lovely paper florals here, very textured. Another design to the previous one with the pattern paper and then the header and the footer. Wood house, this same type foam alpha with little extra bits from the pack. This daisy glittered cardstock with the 2 photos, the wood pieces. And just saying that my husband and Elvis are enjoying the new arbour section of the garden. Another Elvis one here. This is another one of those deconstructed or grid type layouts. A photo of Elvis here at Yarmouth. So yeah, Project Life type cards, different sizes punched out, circle with a paw stamped onto it. This looks like a sticker of some kind. These button pieces all over those paw textured stickers again, foam with thread underneath, metal camera here with thread underneath, and Dress It Up pieces, embellishments, wood, a little bit stamping. That's a stamp too. Frame here, and Elvis is keeping cool on a hot day at the vintage car boot sale. He's got his little bandana on, punched little hearts there as well. Wood piece, and I've actually outlined this layout, which I don't do very often. Not keen on that layout, not sure if I'll be keeping it. This is documenting me making apple sauce. This was a pre-printed pattern paper. I used half of it, and this is a different pattern paper, like a wood grain. Chipboard pieces, wood apples, wood apple tree. Some photos of our apple tree and the apple, me making the apple sauce. That foam alpha again, an apple paper clip, metal apple there. Gems here, glitter title from that same alpha set, and ribbon down the middle. Don't think I'll be keeping that layout. I think some of the layouts that I don't keep are going to be the ones that are not specific to like people or dogs or events. Things like applesauce, I may not keep the layouts for. Texture cardstock, very busy pattern paper, another pattern paper added on top here. This is me on the carousel at the Steam Fair, the Steam Railway. They have every year, they have like a fair. And that alpha that I've used before, chipboard. A little bit of a torn bit there, which I like to do, stapled, a bit of stamping, those lovely metal Tim Holtz stars that I've still got some of there by the looks of. I think I've been doing some splatter here as well, just saying that at the Island Steam Show. Not keen on the pattern paper, but I think it kind of goes with the carousel, so Yeah, I'll keep it. Made my own little banner piece here with a little stick wood piece and a probably washi tape there. Next one is me swinging on a swing on a walk we went on. So textured cardstock, pattern paper in the middle. This is again top, header and footer, top and tail. This is a pre-cut piece here. Metal leaves. I quite like those. I'd forgotten I had those. Wood camera with a sequin in the middle. Cut these out from pattern paper. Another one of those pieces there from the same pad, sequins. This is at the time when I think I was making my own word sticker type things and cutting them out, and this is what I did here. So I don't think this swing seat is meant for adults, and I've just said I'm in Newchurch on the Isle of Wight. Creak, creak, creak. I have no recollection of making those at all when I've inked the edges as well, and I have inked the edges of the main bit as well, and some ink splatter as well. This one is me documenting the strawberry pavlova again, which I've documented a few times. I may only keep one of those layouts. This is a Chamel piece, I think, possibly Chamel cut from a pattern paper. This lovely strawberry ribbon wood piece that I've inked, little flat stickers of strawberries, strawberry pattern paper, just a sticker here and some wood hot strawberries. I think they were clips that you had magnets on that you put on your fridge. I think that's what they were. I repurposed them. Me with the pavlova that I like so much, and a little bit stamping in the journal. Just saying, after all these years, this one is still the best one that you can get. I've had some not so good ones from there in more recent years, actually. So yeah, not my most favourite anymore. Elvis again. So Elvis in the garden with his big ball. Torn that bit again. I've nice stapled it. One of those little paws there. These are cut aparts, I think, from. I think this might have been Chamel pattern paper. This is pattern paper. Chipboard, a little bit stamping here and there. Gems they are, and I've just said that Elvis rummaged in his toy box for the first time since recovering from his vestibular illness. He chose the big ball. We played with him in the garden. Quite possibly the best day ever. Arrow paperclip, stars, arrows. No splatter on that one. Yeah, it's not my favourite layout, but it's a nice story that I want to remember. Now then, we went to a friend's birthday party, and it was in their garden, and they had a fire pit and everything, and they said we could take Elvis with us, so we went with Elvis, and it was in the evening, and it was dark. So yeah, this was the only photo that I got. It's a bit scary photo. There's a fire pit and me and Elvis. Those wood Elvis that I've loved so much, party animals. Washi tape, stapled, and then I created these flames myself and added little beads to it. This is the journaling piece that came from that baking set, I'm sure. Wood ampersand there, and then wood house, three little buttons there. And I've just said that they welcomed Elvis to their house party, and it meant that we could all go together rather than just one of us going and the other one staying at home with Elvis. Yeah, nice layout. And then the final one of this album of the 20 is this one at a classic car show that we went to. This is me and Elvis sitting by the river, and this is the car in front of us. Quite a dramatic photo, isn't it, of the classic car there. This is 1950s themed pattern paper, so it's black, framed with then textured cardstock, and then this very dramatic pattern paper over the top. Paper Mania, I think it was. 3 mirrored circle pieces here. Journaling piece, star punched out, and just documenting what we were doing in the classic car. So a little stamp there, and yeah, that's the final one of those 20. So I should get those checked. I should check them for repairs. I've not done that on here because I think they're all quite okay, actually. I've had a look earlier and they seem to be quite well stuck, so don't think there's going to be any repairs to do. If there's anything major, I'll show you, but I don't think there will be. Get these all filed away. There's one more album for 2017. I'll get that shown to you, and then we'll be moving on to 2018 after that. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.